Dame Tessa Jowell, who was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer last year, has reason to celebrate thanks to her daughter, Jess Mills. The 36-year-old wed her partner of 6 years, fellow musician Finn Vine, in London last week, and brought forward the wedding so the former Labour MP, 70, could attend. Pulling it off was the ultimate team effort, says Jess, who got engaged to Finn, father of her 1-year-old daughter, in November. It was a day to celebrate life and love and the people so central to our universe. We have had a tough year, but the wedding was the most powerful example of how joyousness can and must coexist amongst the hard times. Jess looked pretty in a black and white polka-dot dress. She shared online pictures of the nuptials, where guests included Matthew's wife, best-selling food writer Jess Mills, 26. Former model Jodie Kidd wears lingerie to boost her mood. It's amazing how, mentally, if you are feeling a bit low, clothes can change that, says the 39-year-old, right, who is currently enjoying what she calls a close friendship with dashing former Marine Joseph Bates, or a beautiful set of undies or something where you can look at yourself and think, I look good. Especially when you're wearing gorgeous lingerie. It really helps. It might also help pull in the punters at her new pub, to Half Moon Inn, in West Sus. Walking down the catwalk in front of the Queen at London Fashion Week in February, blue-blooded mannequin Frankie Herbert instantly caught the eye of the fashion elite. Now, the 22-year-old niece of the Earl of Carnarvon, whose Highclere Castle in Hampshire was a set of Downton Abbey, is fast becoming a rising star. Unveiled as the face of trendy London label Coco Chanel, I hear the daughter of the Queen's confidant, Harry Herbert, and the beguiling Chica, is also working on a quirky fashion line of her own. Kicking off her career in true millennial style, she was scouted from her Instagram account. Frankie walked for Dolce & Gabbana in Milan last month and also starred in their latest campaign, her first ever. I'd never been to Milan, she recalls. Then, suddenly, I'm being asked to walk alongside all these really cool kids doing interesting things. And I was like, I can't believe they want me there, too. That's crazy. Brought up in Hampshire, privately educated Frankie, right, now shares a flat with 2 friends in Brixton, South London, munching on takeaway pizza. Friends of the 6 Feet beauty attribute her being single to a busy work life. But Frankie could be forgiven for not prioritizing love, as her parents are getting divorced after 25 years. In this age of Tinder and online dating, could former Tory cabinet minister Norman Tebbit be helping to revive a more civilized form of matchmaking? Lord Tebbit tells me he helped bring about an arranged marriage for his only daughter, Alison, after her first union collapsed. I and another friend of mine were aware of a Danish chap, Paul, who's about her age, says Tebbit. His wife had deserted him and left him with teenage children to bring up. My daughter brought up her kids through her failed marriage. They were both a bit lost and didn't know what to do. We arranged that the two would be seated next to each other at a dinner. In no time at all, they were married. Legendary 60s snapper Terry O'Neill has set his sights on Prince Harry's fiancée, Meghan Markle. I've done the Queen, Princess Anne, the Duke of Edinburgh and Prince Andrew. I'd love to photograph Meghan Markle, O'Neill, 79, tells me. She's an interesting woman. She's fresh and frank and honest, and that's what I like in a subject. You can see it in her face. Harry will have himself a great wife. With Neil and I, director Bruce Robinson admits he's finally caved in after fighting to keep the 80s cult classic off the West End stage. They've paid me a S-load of dough for the rights, so I said okay. I'm getting old and thought, fuck it, go on then, Bruce, 71, tells me succinctly. In 2006, Bruce battled to keep a production starring Jude Law out of the West End. I've sold the rights to George Wad, he adds, referring to the husband of celebrity makeup artist Charlotte Tilbury. He's a nice bloke. Absolutely loaded.
Tell me where the freak's at.